own 9 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it through GMF for well-qualified individuals 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with $3,000 cash trade equity with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest plus $500 GM bonus. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
Prime Rozak and Steve Suberk back here at Laurel Highlands High School. Steve is your starting lineups being brought to you by Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists in Uniontown. Problems with the digestive tract or no picnic, get help today. Call SWGI in Uniontown at 724-437-7677. Here's Steve.
Okay, for Allderdice, the Dragons tonight, starting at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Logan Goalie. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 11, Avery Rubin. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Major Rainey. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 32, Ethan Anish. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 34, Sam Kelly. For the Mustangs from Laurel Highlands, starting tonight at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 1, Keandre DeShields. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Rodney Gallagher. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 3, Brandon Davis. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 15, Joe Chambers. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 33, Nico Johns.
Again, I have to thank our video stream sponsors, Potter's Bar and Grill. I'm sure they have the game on there. Steve, folks may be heading in for an early dinner, a little bit of a different game time. Potter's probably just opening up right now.
Better
and of course, M&R Transit in Uniontown as well.
Better get some apps. People better order those divots tonight.
Yes.
It feels like a divot night.
Yes, feels like on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
For sure. And again, we'll be back. More hoops tomorrow. Laurel Highlands taking on Woodland Hills, and another odd start time, a 6 o'clock start time for that one, a 5:30 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS and on the Triple Live High School Sports Network. I should be back on Facebook Live tomorrow as well. Had to actually go, Steve, and bring a laptop here to get the Facebook live stream working today. Still having some issues there, but we are back live on Facebook today. I know a lot of the folks love those Facebook Live video streams.
Oh, yeah. I'm sending out the link right now. A couple of my people in my contacts, and people like watching, and it's nice to, if you can't get here or if you live far away, or, you know, you got somebody playing that you know, we're glad to bring it to you, and it's you know, should be pretty good. Should be no drop off in the cameraman tonight.
Donnie Santor, yeah.
He's a camera veteran. He does used to play softball with him many moons ago. You probably didn't know that, Brian. Remember that, Stacks? Yeah, we played years ago, and so he's been doing the scouting for Coach K a lot. He does a lot of the filming, so he should be well adept at the camera. He was laughing about your high-tech camera. He said a little bit fancier camera than maybe he's used to. So should be.
Took us a while to get used to it as well.
Yeah. So.
And, of course, you mentioned Coach K and the Red Raiders. They're actually playing down in Maryland tonight, a 6 o'clock start. They're playing North Stafford of Virginia down in the Southern Garrett tournament. You and I were there a couple of years ago for that, and they're playing North Stafford. Thomas Jefferson also there playing Southern Garrett at 8 o'clock tonight, and if they win, they'll play in the championship game late tomorrow. If they lose, they'll play in the consolation game at 6 o'clock, so good luck to Coach K and the Red Raiders tonight against North Stafford of Virginia. And I think our good buddy Billy Dice, he's going to try to get a live video stream somewhere. So if you follow Billy, hop on, and Billy's going to try to get live video of that game if you want to follow the Red Raiders later on tonight as well.
Remember we went down there last year? I think you brought
a couple years ago.
You brought your nephew with us.
Yeah, we actually, Gavin and I went skiing at the Wisp, and then we went and we all ate, I think, before the game.
Yeah.
Went to the basketball game, then ate after the game as well.
One thing I remember, it was really cold down there.
It was cold.
Or up there. I guess it would be up there, up in elevation.
Even though you're going south, but you're going up.
Yeah, you're going up.
We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Laurel Highlands and Allderdice boys high school basketball action here on WMBS, Facebook Live, and the Triple Live High School Sports Network.
You know the importance of planning for retirement, and you plan to enjoy a long and healthy life after you retire. But it's also important to plan for the possibility of needing care on a long-term basis. As life expectancies grow in the U.S., the potential need for long-term care grows as well. A Northwestern long-term care insurance company policy can help pay for the care you may need.
To learn more, call John R. Ritchie today, 724-550-4414. That's 724-550-4414 for John R. Ritchie.
For attorney Melinda Della Rose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Della Rose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Della Rose at 724-437-3200. 724-437-3200 or online at DelaRoseLaw.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare. Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Lee's Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area basketball teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Somerset Trust Company is proud to call Fayette County home. With branches in Markleysburg, Connellsville, Hopwood, Uniontown, and Perryopolis, Somerset Trust Company is truly Fayette County's community bank. Convenient services available at all branches include checking and savings accounts, personal and business loans, mortgages and home equity loans, trust and investment management, and more. Call us at 724-626-1725. Visit us at somersettrust.com and like us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Somerset Trust Company. Community banking worth talking about.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Brian Morozak and Steve Superk back here at Laurel Highlands High School, just about set to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Taylor Allderdice Dragons. And Steve, we noticed when looking at Allderdice's lineup, two of the guys the head coach Devin Crummy told us to look out for, number 12, Holden Eagle, and number 14, Michael Quigley, both not in the starting lineup today. And looking over at the Allderdice bench, it's going to be interesting to see if those two are going to be available or not tonight.
Well, I see Quigley, but I do not see the number 12 Eagle. I don't see a number 12 on the bench. So there's a couple of players in sweatpants over there. You wonder if one of them is not available. So we'll have to see if either one of those get in. And the Mustangs, like talked about, got a different uniform. I mean, I'm sure we've seen them wear red over the years before, but this is for at least the last couple of years we haven't seen a red, all red uniform. They got red, a little bit of blue trim, and white a little bit in there, but it's a different look. And they all got blue shoes on tonight. Looks like they all got new Nike sneakers.
Mention the referees, Steve, tonight. Harry Kaufman, Pat Lyon, Travis Eisentraut, a couple of local guys here for the game today. And we're just about set to go. Laurel Highlands and the Taylor Allderdice Dragons. They call this Christmas at the Corral. It should be a lot of fun here today. Laurel Highlands and Taylor Allderdice. And we're just about set to go. Mustangs with Keandre DeShields in the center circle will take the opening tip-off. As we mentioned, the Mustangs in their new red uniforms here today. Blue numbers, a little bit of white trim. Taylor Allderdice in the all greens with white numbers. Laurel Highlands working left to right as we describe it. And we're just about set to go. Laurel Highlands and Taylor Allderdice.
Yeah, City League school out of Pittsburgh. Biggest game for the Mustangs probably this year, at least on paper. Let's see what happens.
Travis Eisentraut throws it up. Sam Kelly took the opening tip-off, and the Mustangs win it back to Rodney Gallagher. He'll set it off on the near side to Brandon Davis. Davis holds high on the right, back to Rod, high on the left. And Taylor Allderdice showing a little 3-2 zone here on Laurel Highlands early on. As Rod holds here between the circles.
Looks like a 1-3-1 look, kind of a matching up.
Sent it over to Keandre. Coming out there was Major Rainey. Back to Brandon Davis. Hard pass down low. Joe Chambers comes free. Unable to finish there. And underneath, Logan Gawley with a rebound there for Allderdice. Pushing up the floor to Rubin, who put it off the back iron. No good. And Gallagher, another rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Rod back across. He'll take a long two from the far side and send it in. I mentioned Rod came in. 982 career points. 18 shy of 1,000. His opening two there gives him now 984, and he's 16 shy of 1,000 for his career. And Allderdice trying to get things set up here again without Holden Eagle and Michael Quigley, two of their leading scorers in their starting lineup. Sam Kelly now working from the corner, coming baseline near side, and he'll lay it up and in. So the first two of the game for Sam Kelly. 6'4" junior forward, came in averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds a game.
Big, tall redhead, looks like Bill Walton out there.
Yes, he does.
Back in the old UCLA days.
In the corner, Keandre DeShields, little ball fake, comes inside, put it off the glass. Shot didn't drop, got it back and lays it up and in. Keandre DeShields giving Laurel Highlands a 4-2 lead with a free throw upcoming. And they call that foul, Steve, on Ethan Anish, number 32. Keandre's free throw up on the way and good. It's a 5-2 lead now for Laurel Highlands here at the 6:25 mark.
Well, that's a travel
of the opening quarter, and a travel called here coming back.
And right away, though, you can see this Allderdice team is definitely more athletic than anything the Mustangs have gone against so far this year. So it's going to be a strong test. And they look a little long, like they just got long arms and pretty good defense.
Mustangs off the mark there. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Allderdice zone.
Got a couple faithful listeners. Our buddy John Canchi listening down in Florida. So, John, if you can, send us a little bit of that warm sunshine up here.
Hasn't been too bad, though, around the area. Another three off the front of the rim, no good. John's had the rebound, couldn't corral it in, and there's Major Rainey pulling it in there for Allderdice. Back to Anish and across. Bounce pass off to his left to Sam Kelly.
It's a travel.
And a travel call there on Kelly. So the Mustangs get it back, leading 5-2. 5:48 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, college roommate, best friend from college, Rod Menas, fellow Mountaineer football player. He wanted to hear. He heard about this Gallagher kid. And he wanted to watch. I said, well, there's more than just Gallagher. He's going to watch, get to see Davis and DeShields as well. So he's watching in Boonesboro, Maryland tonight.
Nice to see people tuning in from all over the areas. Brandon Davis has it here high on the right, being watched there by Ethan Anish. Sent it off to Rod, and back in the corner playing catch there with Joe Chambers. Back to Brandon Davis up top. Fires a pass down to Chambers. Put it down, back up again, and in the basket for two there. So Joe Chambers giving the Mustangs a 7-2 lead here at the 5:13 mark of the opening quarter. Now here's Logan Gawley coming back here for Allderdice. Back to Avery Rubin, and outside again to Ethan Anish. Anish trying to spin off of Brandon Davis. Will bounce it on the baseline there to Major Rainey. A little ball fake there on Keandre. Dumps it off to Sam Kelly. Bounce pass on the inside, and a foul call there on Brandon Davis.
It's going to be Davis, a little stretch, reach around. Travis Eisentrout with the call. And Travis, for over the years, he was a really good player at Cal U years ago. Played a little pickup basketball with him. He was like a bull going to the basket. You couldn't stop him.
See if I need to check on our stream here real quick. I'm going to turn it over to you real quick for a little play-by-play as Kelly misses there on a jump.
Okay, here comes Gallagher down on the fast break, and he's going to lay it up. Oh, he's fouled. That's going to be foul on Kelly as Brian's checking out his laptop. But Gallagher come in, and he had a chance to maybe give it over to the Shields, but he took the shot and got smacked in the face. Ball never got to the hoop, and that's the second foul on the Dragons as Gallagher makes the first free throw. He's got 3 now. Mustangs lead at 8-2. And here's Gallagher swishes another one. So now the Mustangs up 9-2, 4:40 left. You back, Brian? You ready to go?
Yes, I'm here. And in the corner, missing there on a 3 was Ethan Anish. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with Allderdice in the Laurel Highlands zone. Anish will trigger it back in. 4:34 left here in the first. Mustangs leading 9-2.
You missed Gallagher getting smacked in the face on a layup attempt on the other end.
Here's the Mustangs after a steal in transition. Davis coming back and getting another basket and one. First two of the game for Brandon Davis. The Mustangs lead now at 11-2.
And the Mustangs showing that athletic ability to run the floor. And Allderdice fouls on number 24. That's Rainey. And now, Brian, they're going to take a timeout. But just to note, Quigley did get in the game, so Michael Quigley is checked in for the Dragons.
We'll take a 60-second timeout here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night. Mustangs up 11-2.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors at 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, state inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday by appointment.
Brian Morozak and Steve Subrick back here at Laurel Highlands High School. 4:26 left in the first. Laurel Highlands an 11-2 lead over Allderdice, with Brandon Davis heading to the free throw line. And our good buddy Mook John checked in with us. We hope Mook's doing all right as Davis caps off the three-point play there with a made free throw, and let us know that the Crummies coach Matt McKenna, of course, who was a star over at Penn State Fayette, he hit a game-winning shot in a WPIAL title game. Missing there on a 3, Avery Rubin for Allderdice. Mustangs in transition. Keandre trying to slam it home, missed the dunk. Deflected back to Joey Chambers. Now Rod again. Nice pass down to Keandre. Far block, got fouled going up.
Well, there you go. You can see the difference, though, in Allderdice at least has the athletic ability to stop some of that. The Mustangs have been doing those at will the first 5 games.
Yes, they have.
And, that's a, you can't blame the Shields for trying that. But, and he actually tried a second dunk right afterwards, and Kelly would have none of it, but he picks up his second foul. I don't think they posted on the board, but that should have been the second foul on Kelly.
Keandre made the first free throw, second up on the way, and no good. Keandre came in 83% for the season from the free throw line, but the Mustangs sitting pretty early on, up 13-2, midway through this opening quarter. Back here in the near wing, Major Rainey working off to his right and switching back here with Michael Quigley, who we mentioned in the open, one of Allderdice's best players. Now in the corner, that's Gully for 3 off the mark. Rebound on the near side. Rubin had it, and it was stripped away. Outlet pass forward to Gallagher is going to be called there for the carry, as he just couldn't get the ball out of his hands there, Steve.
It's like a hot potato. It just came and kind of rid up his arm and kind of slid around a little bit, and he just lost the handle. And Mustangs, though, starting to – we got one of those puppy dog energy spurts,
yes,
that I like to call, and they just – you could see it coming here. And
doing a little crazy dog out there.
A little crazy dog running around chasing his tail. And then Mustangs, when they get in that mode – you usually get some quick points, and some turnovers, and they haven't put in Pratt yet, and that's usually also a kind of a key for when we get those energy spurts when Pratt comes in there.
Golly pulling it back to Anish, and now Anish resets here between the circles, plays catch with Golly, watched there by Davis. Inside to Major Rainey, little ball fake, now goes strong, but came up short. Rebound went to Nico Johns, out to Davis, feeling a little frontal pressure there from Sam Kelly, now trying to work it across
Kelly,
the timeline, and Kelly with a foul in the backcourt.
That's going to be the 3rd foul. I mean, I can't believe he would do that far away from the basket. That's just an undisciplined play there from Kelly, and he's going to come right out of the game.
And Kelly came in averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game.
But what is he doing there, 80 feet from the basket or so, just, trying to check up Davis, who's a very good ball handler. I mean, he wasn't going to get anything accomplished there.
Keandre in the corner for three. The high arcing shot off the mark. Ball loose here on the near side. Ruled out of bounds off of Allderdice and out.
Wow.
So stay with the Mustangs.
Yeah,
Laurel Highlands will take it.
Questioning Harry Kaufman, the official there, and that was a little bit curious call there, but we'll take it.
Of course, all Uniontown officials here tonight, and a three there from the outside. And a big shot hit there, Steve, by Rodney Gallagher to give him 7 for the game. And a 16-2 lead for Laurel Highlands over Allderdice. Lead at 14 already. Anish on the inside. Foul call there on the Mustangs.
That's going to probably come on Chambers. Yep, and that looked like a lot of ball there as Chambers got hit the. You can see from here he hit the top of the ball. So I don't know. Of course, they've been letting him play so far.
First of 2 free throws, no good. There for Ethan Anish. The only 2 points of the game scored for Allderdice came courtesy of Sam Kelly, who's now on their bench with 3 personal fouls here in the opening quarter. 2:35 left here in the first. Laurel Highlands 16 and Allderdice 2.
Yeah, Allderdice has to be a little bit shell-shocked here. It doesn't seem like they're playing that poorly, but they're getting shellacked on the scoreboard.
You folks on the radio side, Anish did make the second free throw, so it's 16-3. As Davis brings it back across, comes cross-court near side, touch from Chambers, into Gallagher, floater in the lane, good for Rodney Gallagher. So that gives him, Steve, 9 for the game and 9 away from 1,000 in his career.
I wonder if they'll stop the game and give him the ball.
Here at home they might. A double dribble call there on the outside again on Allderdice, and Bryant Johnson Hunter would come in off their bench.
Well, Rodney's, nice kid, good player, and he's very intelligent. We've talked to him. You and I both have spoken with him after the games and so forth. And, he knows there's a long bomber there from the Shields, but he knows that he sees those shirts over there, 1K, then he knows that's for him, so he wants to get it tonight, don't you think?
I agree. Davis off the mark there. Ball tipped out of bounds, going back over to Allderdice, but the Dragons trail by 15. 1:50 left here in the first. Laurel Highlands 18, Allderdice 3. Again, the Mustangs will meet Woodland Hills coming up tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Stone Allderdice will play Woodland Hills here on Thursday. And another steal. It's Keandre, and that's going to be a carry there on Keandre.
Another hot potato.
Maybe a sticky ball.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Seen that a couple of times
it's
so
like,
far.
Yeah, and look, he's Gallagher's pointing over the bench, kind of snapping his fingers like there's something wrong with the ball or.
Well, it's happened once. You think, well, it could just be an accident. When it happens again, you kind of wonder what's going on.
It looks like a new ball.
Maybe trying to switch things up a little bit. Allderdice made a couple subs as Logan Gawley brings it back across. Sends it down on the far side there to Michael Quigley. Shot's a bit too strong. Rebound loose underneath. Again, Keandre able to control there and work out of the Laurel Highlands zone. Down deep, Davis puts it up and in. Brandon Davis. Give him 5, and the lead at 20-3 for Laurel Highlands. Up 17 here at the 1:20 mark of the first.
Well, the Mustangs just they seem to score so easily, and they get in these spurts, and they just go quickly, and it just.
There's the freshman Jack Seagal hitting a 3 for Allderdice. His first points of the season, Steve, coming from outside the arc.
Much needed from Allderdice. They're getting ready to get blown out of this gym here pretty soon.
And back to within 14. Keandre missing there in a jumper. Long rebound. Controlled there by Gawley. Floats it out to Quigley and across, but too high for Ethan Anish, going out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands with 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And it's interesting that as athletic as the Mustangs are, they are still bringing some full court pressure, which is, with Gallagher and Davis and
another backcourt foul called there on Seagal guarding Gallagher.
Gallagher, Davis, and DeShields bringing the ball up the court. I don't think you're going to have too many teams that are going to have a lot of success pressing us. They're just so good at handling the ball.
Joey Chambers now to trigger it in. Sending the backcourt again to Brandon Davis. Mustangs up 14 here in the opening quarter. Laurel Highlands came in outscoring their opponents 320 to 174 on this short season. 5th game of the year for Laurel Highlands, 6th game of the year for Allderdice.
Almost like they're holding for the last shot at 24 and counting.
Here's Gallagher going cross-court far side. Keandre pulling it back to Brandon Davis, edge of the zone. Into Rod, will turn around long, 2 up top, good Rodney Gallagher. So 11 for Rod, 7 away from 1,000, lead at 22-6. Baseline drive near side and getting fouled going up there, Avery Rubin. He'll head to the line to shoot 2 with a lead at 22-6.
That'll be on Pratt as Rubin was a little dipsy-do underneath scoop shot. Pretty good foul, though, by Pratt to stop an easy layup and force at least the Dragons to earn it from the free throw line.
For the season, Rubin has yet to attempt a free throw until now, and he misses on his first of 2. Now Rubin for a second of 2. This one up on the way, and this one is good for Avery Rubin. Have a late sub here for Allderdice as Brian Johnson-Hunter checks back into the game. Jaden Pratt will send it in far side to Brandon Davis and across. Shot from midcourt off the mark as Davis puts it off the glass. We played a quarter of basketball. It's Laurel Highlands 22, Allderdice 7. We're back with a second and 60 seconds for the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of SWGI Specialists, extending best wishes to our Fayette County teams. Our providers and staff all live locally and are committed to fulfilling the digestive health needs of our community. We encourage everyone at age 50 to get a screening colonoscopy because preventing cancer is the best way to fight cancer. Call 724-437-7677 or visit us at swgispecialist.com.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at $10,000 per year with $3,000 cash rate equity with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest plus $500 GM bonus. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details. 724-929-8000.
A nice start, Steve, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, up 22-7 over Allderdice. Thought we might get a close one today, and so far has not been that way.
No, and actually, the first minute or two, I thought, that the Allderdice looked like they were pretty physical and athletic and looked like they were going to be able to hang with the Mustangs, but they just have not been able to score. 22-7 at the half is, that's just not going to get it done.
And the Dragons now working right to left, down 15, and again on the Gallagher watch, Rod 7 points shy of 1,000. Mustangs force another turnover. Brandon Davis coming back, put it off the glass and in. Brandon Davis. It gives Davis 7, lead at 24-7 for Laurel Highlands, opening 30 seconds of the second quarter. Now out of the corner, Allderdice trying to get something going there from Major Rainey. Pulls it back to Logan Golly. Now back high on the right again to Ethan Anish, and Anish fouled on the outside there by Brandon Davis.
That's just second.
It's the 4th team foul on Laurel Highlands, and Sam Kelly, Steve, back into the game with 3 personal fouls on the Allderdice side.
Well, you're down 24-7. You got to have something. I mean, what's the difference at this point? You get, if you don't play them and you get down by 30 at the half, it's over anyway, right? So you got to roll the dice at some point. But that was just a really poor couple of choices there that he made earlier.
Especially the third foul, which occurred in the backcourt. Yeah, no reason for that whatsoever. Anish left of the lane, comes inside, gets that one to go. So the first field goal of the game for Anish, he has 3, and the Allderdice Dragons back to within 15 of Laurel Highlands at 24-9. 7:05 left before halftime. Here's Gallagher back across. Being watched there by Michael Quigley. Gallagher high on the right, switches back here with Keandre to Shields up top, Joey Chambers. Chambers, little ball fake, back on the wing to Keandre. Keandre back between the circles again to Rod as once again Quigley comes out. Johns tries to set the screen. Rod will take a 3 from the far wing. It's off the mark. Underneath, they're going to get Johns for an elbow there on Golly.
Well, he went straight up. He's motioning to the crowd like, hey, putting his hands up like he went straight up, and he did go straight up. The problem is he was going straight up and his elbow hit one of the Dragons right in the face.
And now Gawley will play catch in the backcourt here with Sam Kelly as the Dragons try to bring it across. Coming back trying to help out there was Quigley. Actually went off his hands, so there's a travel call there on Quigley coming back through center.
Yeah, just a little out of sync there. Kelly got the loose ball, handed it over, and I don't think Quigley was expecting to get that pass back from him.
Keandre back on the inside, put it off the front of the rim, no good. Sam Kelly going strong with the rebound. Across here to Ethan Anish. Anish on the inside, a little poke there from Gallagher, deflected out of bounds. And it will stay here with Allderdice in the Laurel Highlands zone with 6:15 left before halftime. Mustangs on top, 24-9. Gawley will send it back in. Chambers watching the trigger man. And Gawley will bounce pass out in front, taken away by Keandre. Forward to Gallagher, and Gallagher all alone, put it off the glass, and slammed in by Keandre. And Allderdice going to take another timeout, so showtime there again for the Mustangs. He'll lead it 26-9, 6:09 left before halftime. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Come see what everyone's crowing about. It's Rooster's Roost next to the Uniontown Shopping Center on Francis Street in the Allderdice Tavern location. Craving pizza, wings, fried chicken, hoagies, or your favorite salad or sides? It's all at Rooster's Roost. Eat in, take out, or have it delivered. Call 724-320-2244 or order online at roostersroost.com. Use the coupon radio and get $3 off your online order. Gift certificates also available. Stop in Rooster's Roost today. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Mustangs pressure the ball again as we come back. And Major Rainey had a 3-block deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with Allderdice here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
A 3 was blocked, but what a block it was. It was Pratt soared in the air and blocked it at least 3 or 4 feet after he released it. It was pretty high up in the air when Pratt came in there out of nowhere. It looked like Batman flying in there and just swatting that thing up to the Gotham City there.
Maybe more like Spider-Man with those uniforms there wearing out there tonight. And Avery Rubin setting it off on the far side. Again there to Michael Quigley trying to make some hay. Long too far corner, no good. Loose ball rebound underneath control there by Joey Chambers. Off to Pratt, across, but too far on that pass for Keandre. Got intercepted there by Sam Kelly, who's still out there with 3 personals for Allderdice on the inside. And it appeared that initiating the contact there was Major Rainey on the drive in there on Gallagher. But they're going to call a blocking foul on Rod, and I don't know about that call from Pat Lyon.
Well, he definitely initiated the contact, lowered his shoulder, but might have been a little bit of acting by Rod to kind of fall backwards. But the thing about it was Gallagher was moving. He wasn't really, he didn't have position, even though, he kind of lowered the shoulder and kind of, forced Gallagher backwards.
Sam Kelly trying to work it in, quickly deflected out of bounds. Again, we'll stay with Allderdice here in the Laurel Highlands zone. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Donnie Santor behind our camera on our Facebook Live feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Nice to have you along with us for some high school basketball action on a Tuesday afternoon here on WMBS. A little head fake there from Michael Quigley, sending it back out to Gawley. Baseline floater, far side, no good. Offensive rebound, missing there on the putback, Avery Rubin, and the Mustangs corral another rebound. Keandre back through center, between defenders. Keandre goes strong and gets the basket to go in one, and as Steve said, that's 4 personals now on Sam Kelly, and we still have 5:13 left before halftime.
Yeah. And that one, he's just, playing defense, and he got caught, and actually he wasn't really trying to do anything there to DeShields, and DeShields just kind of did that little crossover Euro step kind of thing and kind of and sensed Kelly over there and kind of bumped into him on purpose, and he got the call.
Keandre's free throw good as he caps off the 3-point play. He has 9 here in the first half. Still a lot of time to go. 5:09 left before halftime, 29-9 lead for Laurel Highlands over Allderdice. Anish coming back on the inside, handed off to Rainey, who missed there on the drive. Keandre now will send it down to Gallagher. Gallagher, pretty spin move, a lot of contact, shot attempt, no good, ball still loose. Surprised a foul wasn't called there. They're just going to rule it out of bounds off of Allderdice, and out will stay with Laurel Highlands.
A lot of bodies crashing and flying down, and luckily nobody got injured.
Yeah, surprised you didn't have anything called there, though, Steve. Might have some gum or something on the court. Pat Lyons going to dispose of it. And Gallagher will send it back in. Up top to Joey Chambers. Watched there by Anish. Switches here with Keandre to Shields. Keandre now high on the right. And Keandre between defenders, hands off there. Johns in the corner, Joe Chambers. Back up top to Keandre, sends it down low to Johns again. Back out to Joey Chambers, to his left to Keandre. Thought about the three, now he'll fire from the outside and hit it. Keandre to Shields, and Keandre 8 here in the second, 12 for the game. It's a 32-9 lead for Laurel Highlands over Allderdice with 4:24 left before halftime. Double team came over there on Anish, who sent it off to Major Rainey. Good ball movement outside. Gawley for three, reins it in. Logan Gawley, his first points of the afternoon, come from outside the arc. 32-12, Mustangs lead at 20. Gallagher 7 shy of 1,000. Jumper here from the near elbow, no good. And Gawley another rebound there for Allderdice. Back up to Quigley. Quigley's three on the way, rattled out. Gawley the offensive rebound, pulls it back there, and a long two from Anish, no good. And Gallagher another rebound for Laurel Highlands. Rod back through center, got tripped up and lost the handle there to Anish. No foul called. Coming forward, spin move, and the finish there from Michael Quigley. Pretty move there, Steve, from Quigley, the 6'1 senior guard. His first two off the Dragons bench. Lead at 32-14 for Laurel Highlands. 3:25 left before halftime, and now timeout taken here by Laurel Highlands. Will take one as well. 3:23 left here in the first half. 32-14 lead for the Mustangs. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checks and windshield clean. Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Hi, I'm Russ Blejo. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Blejo, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs will trigger it in as Jaden Pratt sends it in to Rodney Gallagher. 3:19 left before halftime, a 32-14 lead, Steve, for Laurel Highlands over Allderdice. Mustangs looking strong here again this afternoon. Gallagher, long three, far wings and air ball to go out of bounds and over to Allderdice. And one of the stories coming in, Gallagher needing 18 points in this game for 1,000 in his career, has 11 so far.
Yeah, he's shooting a little more than usual tonight. I think there's going to be a timeout.
Officials timeout. Travis Eisen trying to be a clock issue down there. I'm talking to Jason Taylor, our clock operator. They're going to add some time here maybe. Set for 30 seconds right now, and I don't know if he's trying to get 3:03 on the clock. I think they have it set now. You folks watching on our video feed, you can actually see what's on the scoreboard. What's below on the score hub is exactly what's up on the scoreboard as well here at Laurel Highlands High School. Isaiah Brown into the game. He has it right now for Allderdice. Switching here with Michael Quigley. Quigley on the near wing, fires a pass down low, coming free and laying it up and in, Ethan Anish. Only the second field goal for Anish. He has 5. And Allderdice back to within 16 of Laurel Highlands at 32-16 with 2:43 left before halftime. Here's Davis back across. Double team comes out, goes cross court near side to Gallagher. Fires a pass down low. Joe Chambers comes free and lays it up and in. So Chambers with 4. And the Mustangs lead back up to 18 at 34-16.
Well, nice pass by Gallagher, but a really good catch and shoot by Chambers to get rid of that ball. He knew he didn't have a lot of time, and he just turned and kind of just pivoted and threw that ball up toward the hoop and put it in.
Quigley was in a battle in the lane and kicked it in the corner to Avery Rubin, who drained the 3. So Avery Rubin is 9th made 3 of the season as Allderdice back to within 15 of Laurel Highlands at 34-19 as we go under 2 minutes left before halftime, and Davis operating on the outside. I think they'll get Isaiah Brown on a foul. It goes on Brown.
And now the Dragons are kind of settling in a little bit. You can tell they're getting their wits about them, and they're at least, at least kind of playing even now with the Mustangs. Problem is the Mustangs built such a big lead, and the Mustangs usually don't go backwards.
Front end of the 1-1, good there for Brandon Davis. He's 83% for the season. This Laurel Highlands team, Steve, came in 40 of 56 from the foul line, 71.4%, and Davis knocks them both down. The lead at 36-19, and Pratt with a block there on the interior pass from Anish that was intended for Major Rainey.
I think he just surprises people with the way he can leap. He
can extend pretty long, too, with those arms.
Yeah.
There's a wide receiver on the Laurel Highlands football team, can cover a lot of ground on the basketball court as well, and draining another 3 in the corner. Ethan Anish, that's his 6th made 3 of the season. He has 7 here in the second, 8 for the game. And Allderdice still hanging around, down 14 at 36-22. Good ball movement again for the Mustangs. Pratt down to Chambers, back out Keandre, and now Rod coming down the lane, floats one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down there, Major Rainey in transition across to Brown. Good ball movement to his left to Michael Quigley, who missed, but getting it back out in front, missing on the putback as Rainey took 3 attempts before they finally were able to connect there, Steve, and it was Rainey that set it in for his first 2 points of the game. It took 3 shots, but Allderdice got the 2 there to pull back to within 12, and now Davis found on the other side. They got Isaiah Brown for another quick foul. So 2 on Brown will send Brandon Davis back to the free throw line where he's 3 for 3, has scored 9 points, and the Mustangs lead by 12 with 1:12 left before halftime. Front end of a 1-1 here, no good for Brandon Davis. Rare misses the line as Avery Rubin pulled down the rebound, and Allderdice works it up the floor. Brown a touch down to Rainey, and another foul called in the lane here on Laurel Highlands. You got Chambers for his second, Steve. Yeah, we mentioned our good friend Mookie John listening back at home. Mook a little under the weather. Hope he's doing well tonight. And Major Rainey, his first of 2 free throws good. Rainey came in just 9 of 20, Steve, of the free throw line, 45%. This Allderdice team under 50% for the season, 28 of 59. Now Rainey for a second of 2 on the way in good again. And just like that, Steve, it's a 10-point game at 36-26.
Yeah, they fought back, and they just haven't quit, and it looked like they could have easily kind of packed it up, and the Mustangs could have cruised, but not the case.
And Gallagher scored 11 in the opening quarter. Is yet to score here in the second quarter. Chambers trap, gets out of it. Little flip over to Keandre to Shields. Has it here high on the right. Avery Brown coming out defensively. Keandre sends it back to Rod. Again has it there on the far wing. Now resets there high on the left. Watch there by Isaiah Brown. Comes in the lane. No look pass down to Pratt to put it off the glass and in. Jaden Pratt, his first 2 off the Mustang bench. Increases the lead to 12 again at 38-26. Final 30 seconds of the second quarter.
Good look by Gallagher. Good job by Pratt to get himself in a spot to receive the ball.
Long 3 from Quigley, no good, and Pratt fought out the double team to pick up the rebound. Sent the pass forward ahead of Davis. He catches up with it, comes inside, a lot of contact, no foul called, and Davis got the 2 to go to put him in double figures with 11. Lead back up to 14 at 40-26. 5 seconds left here in the quarter, and the ball deflected out of bounds. And the Mustangs will get it back and look for another quick bucket here going into the locker room. Here's Gallagher with the ball in his hands, down to 2, down to 1. Gallagher will just get the shot away, but couldn't get it to drop. So we've reached halftime with Laurel Highlands leading Allderdice 40-26. We're back to recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on the CR Barada Group High School Sports Night.
For attorney Melinda Della Rose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Della Rose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Della Rose at 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at DellaRoseLaw.com.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner.
It's a fact, we go your way all around every day. It's a fact, we're striving harder to get you farther.
Holiday shopping has begun, you know. The hustle and bustle of busy streets and parking lots. Wouldn't it be better if there was a bus shuttle service where you wouldn't have to worry about anything other than shopping and making sure you got all of the gifts on your list? Wait, there is. Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has a free shuttle service from their transfer center every Monday through Friday. That's right, free. Just park your car at the transfer center from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and forget all the fuss and get on the bus. No headaches this holiday season. FACT also has public transportation service to Pittsburgh area malls and shopping plazas. All FACT vehicles are handicapped accessible. For more information on routes and schedules, visit www.factbus.com.
It's a fact, we're Fayette County Public Transit. Going on now at C. Harper Chevy, our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease to GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months and 10,000 miles per year for $3,000 cash rate equity with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest plus $500 GM bonus. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
When you need a vaccine, look to Peachin Pharmacy as a partner in your health. Peachin Pharmacy has all of the COVID-19 vaccines, including boosters, at no cost to you. They also have the shingles and pneumonia vaccine. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy, located in downtown Connellsville.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Mom Maruka's Pizza Shop, located at 64 Barton Mill Road in Uniontown, is your prime place to enjoy local high school sports. Mom Maruka's is family-owned and operated where pride of ownership certainly shows. The Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, subs, and wings. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday, 4 to 10 for indoor-outdoor dining and takeout. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu.
Laurel Highlands a 40-26 lead here over Taylor Allderdice at halftime. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
Okay, thanks, Brian. For the Dragons, goalie had 3 points. Rubin with 4, Quigley with 2, Rainey with 4, Segal with 3, Anish with 8, and Kelly with 2. And to keep in mind, he's got 4 personal fouls, so he is in trouble for this game, and he was a big force early defensively for them, but they're not going to have him for much of the game, I wouldn't think, with those 4 fouls. They scored 7 in the first, 19 in the second, 26 at the half. For the Mustangs, Keandre DeShields leads the way with 12 points. Gallagher and Davis both with 11. Pratt with 2. Chambers with 4. They had 22 in the first, 18 in the second. for a 40-26 halftime lead. And really the difference in the game is a 22-7 first quarter, and both teams played pretty even. Actually, the Dragons outscored the Mustangs by 19-18 in that second quarter, but the Mustangs lead at 40-26 at the half.
The Mustangs back in action tomorrow, taking on Woodland Hills. It'll be a 6 o'clock opening tip-off. We're on the air at 5:30 with our Sprouse Insurance Group's pregame show. Steve will join me for that one once again, and Laurel Highlands get back into conference play coming up after the first of the year. They'll actually be back at home for their first game after the New Year break. It'll be against Thomas Jefferson here at Laurel Highlands High School on January the 4th. They'll hit the road, take on Ringgold, and then play McKeesport in a non-conference game a week from Saturday at 1 o'clock. Allderdice, they'll play Woodland Hills coming up on Thursday, and then they'll start Pittsburgh City League play coming up after the first of the year as well. Again, here at halftime, Laurel Highlands 40, Allderdice 26. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. When you're in an accident, it can be frightening. You have to deal with insurance companies, medical bills, doctors, and employers, all while trying to recover from your injuries. We want you to concentrate on getting well and allow us to handle the rest. We have 40 years of experience at handling all sorts of personal injury cases here at Radcliffe Law. Call our office today at 724-439-3939 to set up your free consultation. We have Saturday appointments available. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
December is Truck Month at Thurby's Riverside Ford. This is the time and this is the place. The best-selling truck on the planet for 44 years. With Truck Month incentives, get 0% Ford credit financing for 60 months on new 2021 Ford F-150s in stock. Ford F-150, the toughest truck for the toughest jobs. During Truck Month, take advantage of 1.9% Ford credit financing plus $500 Ford factory incentives on all new 2021 Ford Ranger, Bronco Sport, Explorer, and Edge. Come and experience your presidential award-winning dealer, Thurby's Riverside Ford. 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino. Approved Ford Motor Credit financing required. Offer ends January 3rd, 2022. See Sammy, Ashley, Jimmy, or Joey.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Casey Sports Cafe, owned by the Vernon family, is located on South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Casey's has reopened for dine-in services with new hours, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meals are home cooked and range from a variety of steaks, chicken and veal parmesan, liver and onions, along with appetizers, salads, wings, and sandwiches. Casey's offers free delivery in the Uniontown area with purchases of $10 or more. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey Sports Cafe.
Hello, everyone. This is John Marietta. With God, all things are possible. Who would have ever thought we would have come this far? I want to thank each and every one who has helped me get this far. We couldn't have done this without you all. Change is what you ask for, and that's what you're going to get. This was about you, not me. I'm just a regular guy trying to do the right thing. I am John Marietta. I am the hillbilly. With your help, you have made me the an extra quarter of deeds for the people of Fayette County. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
40-26, Laurel Highlands leading Taylor Allderdice as we get ready to start the third quarter. Rodney Gallagher now 7 points shy of 1,000 in his career for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And the Mustangs jumped out early, Steve, actually led by over 20 at one point. Allderdice coming back, trying to make this a game back to within 14, but one of their top scorers, Sam Kelly, 4 personal fouls in the first half, not going to help the Dragons' cause.
No, he just got himself into trouble. He, a couple of those fouls, the last one was kind of a touch foul that the Shields did a great job of kind of just bumping him and on the way up, and got the generous call there from the officials. And the other one was just a terrible foul on his part. He just, 70 feet from the basket trying to check up the Shields, to Davis, and he just tackled him. He almost mauled him, and it was an easy call for the official.
Mustangs with it, working right to left as we describe it. Keandre on the inside, put it up and in. Quick two for Keandre. Give him 14. Mustangs lead up now to 42-26 with 7:40 left here in the third. A lot of folks do with those Rodney Gallagher 1K T-shirts. They want to be able to sport them in full force tonight after an Allderdice miss. John's the rebound. Mustangs in transition again. Keandre in the corner over to Brandon Davis. Goes cross court near side. Rod on the inside. Drives, floats it up. Shot wouldn't drop. Goes out of bounds and back over to Allderdice.
And he went right after Kelly. And Kelly, the big, tall Bill Walton look-alike out there. Of course, not quite as tall, but, had that red floppy hair. And he avoided the foul. Could have been his fifth.
And got 3 fouls in the opening quarter, did Kelly. Picked up another one in the second quarter, and there's Keandre, a steal there on Ethan Anish, and a foul in the backcourt. I think they're going to get Anish, though, Steve, and not Kelly.
Kelly was in the area.
He was in the area.
Yeah.
So that's the second only on Anish. 7:05 left here in the third, and
what happened?
Was that just, I think, maybe over the line there? Harry Kaufman calling that over the line on the inbounds pass?
I didn't see it. I was writing down the foul, so I didn't see what happened.
We're actually joking around with Harry. Does a lot of the youth games, and a couple people just messing with him a little bit, giving him a hard time for not calling all the fouls in the third grade game. So he called one there.
Yeah.
And there's or called a violation there, and there's a quick two for Major Rainey for Allderdice, and 42-28, lead at 14. Will fade away from Keandre, too strong. Rebound on the near side, pulled down by Joe Chambers. Bounces it back into Keandre, works left of the lane. Another fade away and got it to go. So now 16 for Keandre, and the lead at 44-28 for the Mustangs. 6:32 left here in the third. They got a double team up
one
top.
Of those energy fits.
And look out here. Keandre is going to slam it in. Keandre to Shield. 6 here in the third, 18 for the game. They're going to bring down one of these backboards, Steve, before the end of the year. Kelly, a little kick out back to Rainey. A lot of contact. Charge called coming in there on Major Rainey.
Good job by Nico Johns to get himself in the way, take one for the team. And that's a third or second on Rainey. That's the second on Rainey.
Nico does a lot of that dirty work that you don't see all the time, Steve.
Got to be a scrapper out there. Got to be a scrapper.
There's Brandon Davis in the backcourt. Watch there by Logan Golly. Davis to his left to Rodney Gallagher. Back to Brandon again. Lead at 46-28 for Laurel Highlands. We go under 3 minutes left here in the third. Gallagher thought about the three. Comes back inside. Little touch from Johns. Coming open. Joey Chambers on the far block. Lays it up and in. Chambers 2 in every quarter. Has 6 for the game. Lead at 48-28. And another quick whistle. What do we got, Steve?
Looks like I don't know. They didn't call anything. It just must have been just a violation. Okay.
And behind the play as they fired one down low to Kelly. Had to reset it outside the arc to Rubin, who missed there on a three, and Joey Chambers, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Off to Keandre and back across. There's Keandre right down the lane. Floats it back to Brandon Davis. Seam on the near baseline. And Davis takes it for a quick 2. Give him 13. So the big three have Keandre with 18, Rob with 11, and now Davis with 13. Lead at 50-28. 22-point margin again for the Mustangs.
There comes one of those puppy dog energy fits that we've talked about, and they always seem to come up with them when they need them.
And a big three there from Major Rainey as he connects from the near side. Give Rainey 9 as all 5 of the points for Allderdice here in the third quarter. They're back to within 19, down 50-31. Jaden Pratt
That's
down the
gonna be
lane.
5 on Kelly, I believe.
He was there in the vicinity, and they got the foul there on Sam Kelly, so he's done. So Sam Kelly fouls out with 4:58 left here in the third. So Devin Crummy rolled the dice with Kelly and got snake eyes there, Steve. But as you said, really didn't have much of a choice, though, down the margin that the
20.
Dragons are at this juncture of the game. Be a couple of free throws now for the Mustangs and Keandre DeShields. And Keandre drains the first of 2. It's now 7 here in the third, 19 for the game for Keandre. Lead at 51-31. Second of 2 free throws. That one no good off the front of the rim for Keandre. Allderdice the rebound. Back through center there. Quigley lost the handle. Keandre off to his right. Davis will alley-oop back to Keandre. Just touched it up and in. Keandre DeShields. He has 21 now, including 9 here in the third quarter. Coming back in transition. Missing on the near block. Major Rainey trying to get his own rebound. Foul called.
Going to be on Nico Johns. Looked like tried to set up a little slam dunk. The pass was just a little off kilter.
Dice keeps possession on the inbounds pass. They're trying a little trickeration of their own, but Rainey just lays it up and in and a quick timeout. So Rainey with 7 here in the third, 11 for the game. Laurel Highlands leads by 20, 53-33. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at $10,000 per year with $3,000 cash rate equity with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest plus $500 GM bonus. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-929-8000.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Brandon Davis on the drive. Tough shot, couldn't get it to go in traffic. Nico Johns picked up the offensive rebound, bounces it back in the corner to Davis, and another foul call, that one on Logan Gully.
Yep.
Fouls adding up on the Dragons side. And the Mustangs send it in here to Keandre, edge of the zone. Being watched there by Gully, kicks it in the corner. Brandon Davis fires the 3 off the back iron, no good. Nico trying to keep it alive, a little touch back, ball loose out in front. Davis scoops it back up, put it off the front of the rim, no good, and in traffic. Major Rainey with a rebound there for Allderdice. Pulls it on the far wing, well too strong there. Avery Rubin on that 3-point attempt, goes out of bounds, and it will be Allderdice's ball here in the Laurel Highlands zone. And Gully will send it back in. Lead at 20. And Gully on the near wing to Anish, who drains the 3. Ethan Anish, his second made 3 of the afternoon, has hit 7 threes so far this season. And the Dragons back to within 17 of the Mustangs at 53-36. 3:45 left here in the third. Keandre holds here on the near wing. Being watched there by Isaiah Brown. Brown, 5'8" senior guard. Now double team comes over and a foul called. I think they're going to get this on Brown. If so, it's his third. It does go on Isaiah Brown. Ready, the 5th team foul on the Dragons here in the second half. Still 3:35 left here in the third. Here's Gallagher again, left of the lane. Gallagher dancing all over the place, comes back inside and draws the foul. Rod has not scored since the opening quarter when he picked up 11 points.
Rainey, third.
And Gallagher will shoot 2 here for the season. He's 13 of 20 from the free throw line, 65%. Again, 7 points shy of 1,000 in his career, and he makes the first of 2 free throws to give him 12 for the game. Put him 6 away from 1,000. Lead at 18 at 54-36. And Gallagher makes both free throws, so 13 for Rodney Gallagher. Allderdice brings it back across, down 19. Major Rainey out of the corner, resets to the wing, trying to work here on Chambers, comes inside. Double team came over from Johns, and Johns picked up the foul. The third on Nico, and Rainey will shoot a pair here for Allderdice. Again, Rainey came in just 9 of 20 for the season from the free throw line. 2 of 2, though, so far this afternoon. And has scored 11 points. 3:18 left here in this third quarter. Rainey for his first of 2. Another line drive free throw, good for Major Rainey.
Laser. He throws in like a laser beam at that basket. Hardly any arc at all. Not like some of the guys that shoot those rainbow free throw shoot shots.
Rainey is second of 2 on the way.
Laser.
Good, yep. So Rainey 9 here in the third, 13 for the game. It's a 55-38 lead for Laurel Highlands. 3:13 left in regulation. Mustangs trying to ice this one away. Gallagher with the seam, takes it right to the rack and lays it up and in. So Gallagher now 15 for the game. He's 3 away from 1,000 in his career, and the lead at 19 at 57-38. Now on the inside, a little push call there on the drive from Ethan Anish. Think you'll see a 3 coming up here from Rod, Steve, on the next possession?
He'll get it eventually. I think he probably just wants to get it over with. People talking about it. It's probably, sooner or later.
Move on to other things.
Yeah.
There's a block from Chambers. Then Chambers, after the block on Brown, tried to defend Rainey and picked up the foul. And head coach Devin Crummy wants a timeout here, I think, on the Allderdice side with the Dragons down 57-38, 2:54 left here in the third. No, they're going to play on.
Third foul on Chambers.
And Anish will trigger it in. Needs to hurry, sends it in up top. And over to Michael Quigley, who's been quiet, just 2 points so far in this game. Switches there with Anish. Anish up top, looking for operating room, sends it back in Quigley's direction. Watch there by Keandre. Back again to Anish, who fires the 3 off the mark. Rod the rebound. Look out here, Rod. He'll be called for the carry coming back through center. Waited a little bit too long to make that pass forward.
He was trying to get one of his guys down the court, and they weren't turned around looking for him. So he held on to it just a little bit too long.
Now Ethan Anish will trigger it in here for Taylor Allderdice. In the backcourt to Isaiah Brown. Watched there by Brandon Davis. On the far side of Major Rainey. Rainey on the far wing. Long 2 off the mark. Gallagher the rebound. Rod coming back through center. Gallagher driving. Kicks it over to Pratt. He'll take a long 2 from the far side. Came up short. Rebound goes to Gallagher. Thought about a step back 3. Instead will take a long 2. It's out the front of the rim. No good. Tip from Davis on the putback. Again a miss. And on the backside, Major Rainey the rebound there for Allderdice. Pushes it up to Quigley. Quigley, far wing, high arcing 3 shorts. Comes loose underneath and picked up there by the Dragons as Anish brings it back outside. A little roll back there to Brown. Try to come back in Anish's direction. Got deflected. Loose on the floor. Rubin going for the save, and he's called for the travel. The Mustangs will get it back. They'll bring Joe Chambers in here for Nico Johns. And now Logan Gawley back in on the Allderdice side, replacing Isaiah Brown. And Allderdice showing a little backcourt pressure against Steve, down 19 at 57-38. 1:48 left here in the third. It's lobbed across to Gallagher. Gallagher in the lane, floater on the way, out the front of the rim, no good. Got his own rebound, put it back off the glass and in. Putting Gallagher a point shy of 1,000 for his career. 59-38. Gallagher with 17. Needs one more basket to get to 1,000. He's sitting at 999 right now. Here's Anish. Good feed down to Gawley, who gets it to go. Logan Gawley now with 5. 1:17 left here in the third. A little full court pressure there from the Dragons. And deflecting it out of bounds there was Rubin.
Wonder if they have another ball ready, just in case, or they're just going to.
Yeah, I think you want to save that.
Well, they finish the game and give it to them afterwards.
In the backcourt, you have Keandre DeShields. As long as you don't have another teammate giving it to a fan, then you can't locate it.
Yeah.
The whole Tampa Bay Buccaneers incident from earlier on this year. Rod's on it right now. Here's Rod, edge of the zone. Watched there by Anish. Rod high on the left, looking for 1,000 career points. Lost the handle. It's picked up, though, by Pratt, who regains. Floats it up. Shot attempt no good in traffic. Rebound pulled down there by Major Rainey with 47 seconds left here in the third. Lead at 59-40. Spin move coming back there. Pretty move, but unable to finish. Michael Quigley. Mustangs in transition. Here we go. Gallagher driving in. We couldn't get that one to drop for 1,000. Floated off the side of the rim. Pratt, though, able to clean it up for a quick 2. Jaden Pratt, his second bucket of the night. Give him 4. It's a 61-40 lead for the Mustangs. Crowd just wants this to happen, Steve.
Yeah.
On the outside, Michael Quigley comes inside and floats it up and in, and a timeout. To be a 30-second timeout with 15 seconds left here in the third. 61-42 Mustangs are back in 30 here in the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs lead at 61-42. Brian Morozak alongside Steve Super, Donnie Santor behind our camera tonight, our Facebook Live feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Nice to have you along with us. Doug Saltzman on the way next with his show. That'll be followed by Pitt basketball later on tonight. Pitt taking on Notre Dame. Of course, we had a lot of NHL action, Steve, postponed this week. Penguins scheduled to be back in action on Friday, 1 o'clock start against Ottawa. We'll see if that happens.
Probably not.
Way things are going.
Right. I'm hoping to watch West Virginia tonight if they don't cancel. I mean,
the way these bowl games are getting canceled.
I heard they're going to play, so I think they're playing Minnesota.
That is what, a 10:15 start?
Yeah,
no, it's real late.
They're going to have to take a nap.
Yep. Put on an extra pot of coffee tonight. Yeah. So here we go. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Mustangs up 61-42. Joey Chambers will send it in here for Laurel Highlands. And he'll roll it in here to Brandon Davis. And a man-to-man, full court pressure there from Allderdice. Broken across back to Chambers. And now Brandon again with 6 seconds left here in the quarter. Brandon Davis driving on the inside. Floater a miss. Ball loose underneath. Pratt finds it. Tries to go back up. And a foul's called as time expires. So it looks like Jaden Pratt will head to the line here, Steve, if they roll this in the act. And it appears they will, as time expires here after 3 quarters of play. So Pratt an opportunity to add 2 to the Mustangs total. That's the 7th team foul, the first personal on Avery Rubin for Taylor Allderdice, and Pratt makes his first of 2 free throws. He's now 2 of 2 this season from the free throw line. Now Pratt to add another to make the Mustang lead at 21. It's up on the way, and this one short off the front of the rim. So we've played 3 quarters of basketball. It's Laurel Highlands 62, Allderdice 42. We're back with a 4th and 60 seconds here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Chris Parker Jr., is your 20th anniversary celebration continuing?
It's the final month of our 20th anniversary as your Hyundai dealer. And over 60 years in the car business, we want everyone to know that new inventory is scheduled to arrive daily. And all new 2022 Hyundais, excluding Palisades, have available 0% financing for 48 months. If Santa's sleigh breaks down, the roomy all-wheel drive Palisade is perfect to carry gifts.
And Hyundai's all-wheel drive Kona, Tucson, and Santa Fe SUVs will get you through snowy winter weather.
Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection and 3-year free maintenance.
In the used car market, check out our certified pre-owned Hyundais with the balance of the 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. Not in the market to buy a car? Autoland is interested in purchasing your vehicle.
Visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com, or stop into Autoland Hyundai, East Fayette Street, Uniontown.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Prime Rozak, Steve Subrick back here at Laurel Highlands High School. The Mustangs cruising once again, Steve. It's been a common theme this year. 20-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, just more of the same. Just, they're just playing good basketball, and really there's not much to criticize them for.
Pratt almost a steal there. I thought they'd get a better game this afternoon. Again, Allderdice without one of their top scorers in Holden Eagle, but other than that, they've had their full complement here against Laurel Highlands.
I think I thought they played half decent as well. Kelly got him in some foul trouble, but
here's Anish, had deflected out of play. Allderdice will stay with it here in the Laurel Highlands zone. Mustang fans wanted a foul. Or off of Allderdice. Nonetheless, nothing was called, and the rebound goes there to Brandon Davis. And Davis across on the far side. Davis now holds. Flips it over to Gallagher. Again, 1 point shy of 1,000. Gallagher, jumper just inside the foul line. Shot might have been altered. Out the front of the rim, no good. Getting it back there. Davis baseline drive, no good. Deflected over to Keandre. He goes strong. Another miss. Laurel Highlands getting plenty of opportunities. Fourth try on the possession. Jaden Pratt says thank you very much. And now he has 7 after that make and lead at 22. Good ball movement coming back. And a quick 2 there from Ethan Anish. That gives Anish 13 for the game, 64-44. Steve, Laurel Highlands came into this game shooting 51.8% from the field. Pretty good through 4 games.
I know you probably don't have this, but how many points does Shields have already in his career? He's got to be getting close to. I know he didn't play a lot, like when he was a freshman,
at Uniontown.
Yeah,
we can look that up. I'll get you that before tomorrow.
And I wonder if those points count.
They would.
They count.
They're their career high school points. Yeah. Why wouldn't they count?
Yeah.
They were earned in the WPIL. We've seen players transfer before.
You can tell Allderdice knows. I think they know what's going on here. They are really denying the ball to Gallagher.
Davis, a little spin move, came inside, got deflected off to Pratt, who says thank you very much, and lays it up and in. Pratt now with 9. 66-44, lead at 22, 6:28 left here in the fourth. It's Michael Quigley again. Quigley left to the lane, floating it up and in.
Float, a little rainbow.
Yes. Quigley with 6, 66-46 Laurel Highlands. Here's Keandre again back through center. Keandre alley-oop down to Jaden Pratt, just lays it up and in. No dunk there, another timeout. So Pratt with 11. And the lead at 68-46, 6:09 left here in the fourth. Full timeout. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Simply Suite has been your one-stop party planner, specializing in balloon decor, event planning, and rentals. And now, the sweetest little boutique. Simply Suite Boutique, located at 21 North Beeson Avenue, is filled with party decor, gifts, and paper goods. You can surprise someone anytime with one balloon or a bunch from their balloon bar. Simply call 724-317-7929 for Simply Suite Boutique. Join Simply Suite Boutique January 8th, 10 to 3 for their Valentine's Day open house.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2022 Chevy Equinox for only $209 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months and 10,000 miles per year with $3,000 cash rate equity with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest plus $500 GM bonus. Security deposit waived. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2022. While supplies last. Residency restrictions apply. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000. Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs up 68-46. The more I watch this Laurel Highlands team, Steve, this year, I think, boy, this team's going to be tough to beat by anybody this year.
Don't put the eyes on them.
No, I'm not.
Don't put the juice on them.
They're looking strong again. They'll play Woodland Hills tomorrow.
Steve Nesser's throwing a cigar at his radio right now, yelling at you. But, no, they're just, like I said, the biggest thing, they just don't have that real big bruiser down low. They got a lot of good role players, but this 3 is really, really, really good. I mean, they're just they don't make too many mistakes.
There's a steal from Brandon Davis. Davis racing back, and he'll lay it up and in. 15 for Brandon Davis, lead at 70-46 with 5:53 left here in regulation. There's Michael Quigley. A lot of contact. Quigley lost the handle, gets deflected into the corner, and missing there on a 3, Ethan Anish. They keep it alive on the offensive glass. Quigley again, and this time drains the 9-foot jumper on the far side to give Quigley 8. And pull the Dragons again back to within 22. Here's Gallagher coming inside, floater, and he gets fouled. So Gallagher a point away from 1,000 in his career. Will have an opportunity to get that here at the free throw line. And they post the foul, which will be the 8th team foul in this second half on number 32, Ethan Anish. So here's Rod at the free throw line. 17 tonight, and this will make it 18 and 1,000 in his career. And there you go. You can hear it from the crowd here at Laurel Highlands tonight.
Cash
1,000
money.
career, yep. And he's going to come over here to the near side and get a game ball from head coach Rick Hogger. They have a little banner for him as well, so we'll stop the game here momentarily. Just signed a couple of his buddies out there, and we'll get a little photo here on the court. We'll actually bring the whole starting 5 over for a little photo of Rodney Gallagher. 1,000 career points. Earned it on a free throw tonight against the Taylor Allderdice Dragons. And the Mustangs now up 71-48.
Some good sportsmanship there by a couple of Dragons. Slapped him 5, and nice to see.
You never know, Steve. He might get 2,000. Still early on in his junior year, but the way this, I think the main difference between this Laurel Highlands team, the way it was composed his freshman year, Rod was really the only go-to scorer on that team, and now there's so many other options. They have the ability to spread things around, and 1,001 is a made free throw. And now they're up 72-48. Remember back, Steve, we did his first game. It was played back at Penn State Fayette in that tip-off tournament a couple years back, and a make down low by Avery Rubin, and he looked a little raw his freshman year, and it was amazing to see the development of Gallagher just over a couple-month period, leading the Mustangs to a WPIL championship. And Jaden Pratt, another make there, has 8 here in the fourth, 13 for the game, and Jaden's had a nice game off the bench. And this game being played a little looser now as Anish picks up a quick make, and it's 74-52 Mustangs. Timeout on the court with 4:59 left here in the fourth. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 58th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They will gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they will work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it is the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 58 years. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Proud to support local high school sports.
74-52, Laurel Highlands leading Taylor Allderdice. Stevie mentioned the hellos. I have to say hello to our buddy Big George listening in Delaware tonight. Actually, I think he's listening in Ohio visiting some family. Not in Delaware tonight, but he's watching our broadcast.
Hey, George.
Big fan of the Mustangs from out of town. Huge Keandre DeShields fan as well. Loves Keandre out there. Here's Brandon Davis working left of the lane.
Holiday cigar with my buddies Ness and Steve John, and we were talking about the team, and we all said that we think that there's a nice move by Davis as good correct. As they all three, but the best scorer on this particular team is by far DeShields. I mean, and Gallagher can take over if he has to. And he would, but DeShields is is the guy that's going to score most of the points.
Avery Rubin missed there on a 3, and Keandre was actually featured, Steve, as the Post-Gazette Male Athlete of the Week last week. And actually, your good buddy, former coach at Greensburg-Salem, his daughter, Craig Mankin's daughter was the Female Player of the Week.
Nice.
As well. Good player for Greensburg-Salem. I think she's playing at Seton Hill next year. Has already committed.
He's got to be a little disappointed in what happened to Greensburg-Salem boys team after he left.
Yeah, they've had some tough years for the last few seasons. Golly, a make there. He has 7. 76-54. 4:09 left here in the fourth.
This could be the fun part of the game now. The Mustangs got this well in hand, and you might see some alley-oops. And
here we go, off the glass. I don't think Pratt was expecting it. It got deflected back to him, and he lays it up and in. He has 10 here in the fourth and 15 for the game. So Pratt trying to make the big 3, the big 4. That's going to be a charge called there on Major Rainey. And who drew it? Rodney Gallagher.
Yeah.
4 on Rainey. Sam Kelly's already fouled out. He fouled out the 4:58 mark of the third.
Coach Crummy really complaining about that one. But you know what, though? Gallagher, you're going to say, he's a star. He gets the benefit of the doubt. But he was sitting there waiting for that. The only thing he could say is, Coach, the Allderdice defense, Coach Crummy, is he was a little close to the basket.
Here we go, alley-oop, Keandre! Feed from Gallagher, sent in on the near side.
Showtime.
23 for Keandre to shield. You can see that one developing.
Yep.
Lead at 80-54. Boy, are these guys fun to watch. Ward Thurman had it almost stripped away, and a 3 missing there. Golly, and here we go again. Brandon Davis. He's just going to take it himself. Actually faked the alley-oop pass back and just took it himself for the 2. That's now 19 for Brandon Davis.
They should sell tickets to watch these guys play. Oh, that's right, they do.
Yes. Well, they expected so many. They actually cleared the gym as making a 3 there. Jack Seagull. There was a girls' game between Beth Center and Washington that was played earlier. They actually cleared the gym before they let fans in for this one. Down low, Nico Johns gets fouled there by Golly. These guys are fun to watch. Almost feel jealous at times, Steve. We get a free ticket to watch these guys.
Yeah.
Center court every game. Great opportunity as Nico Johns gets his first point of the game here at the free throw line. 83-57 Mustangs. You get a chance to watch these guys again tomorrow against Woodland Hills, my alma mater, coming here.
Your old Woodland Hills. Are they any good?
They're decent. I think they'll give. I thought Allderdice would give Laurel Highlands a better game, though, too, so you never know. And the coach, Eugene Wilson, Steve, was the head coach at Ringgold last year. He's the new coach at Woodland Hills.
Wow.
So he's a coach certainly familiar with Laurel Highlands, playing in the same section. And the big guy, Antoine Ward Thurman, getting his first 2 of the game for Allderdice. Good to see some of these bench guys getting some minutes here. Late 2:40 left in regulation. 84-59 Mustangs. Gallagher along, too far wing good. Rodney Gallagher. 21 for Gallagher, including 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Is that a 2?
Yes, a long 2. 86-59. And again, good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders. They'll be tipping here shortly down in Maryland tonight. And our good buddy Billy Dice will be live streaming that game. If you want to watch the Red Raiders, follow Billy on social media. Major Rainey. Rainey's had a nice game with 15.
The ball didn't spin at all. Looked like a punch knuckle.
Keandre coming right back down the lane. It takes it for another 2:25 for Keandre to Shields.
Well, he's fun to watch, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Lead at 27, and then Ward Thurman comes back with another 2. He has 4, and they're piling on the points tonight. 88-63.
This game has taken a more relaxed, kind of a scrimmage-like turn, and the kids are having fun out there now.
Gallagher, long 2, near wing, too strong there. Nico Johns tracks down the rebound, sends it out to Jaden Pratt. Another long 2 good there for Jaden Pratt. Timeout. Pratt has 18 in this game, 90-63. Mustangs, 132 left here in the fourth. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Tonight.
For attorney Melinda Della Rose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Della Rose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Della Rose at 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at DellaRoseLaw.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Final 90 seconds here. Laurel Highlands a 90-63 lead for the Mustangs, and a turnover there off of Jack Seagull and out.
We got
freshman Seagull scored 6.
JV kids are in now.
Mason Bolish bringing it across the over and back.
For them to show Coach Hogger that they're fiery competitors.
Yes.
Try to get these guys earn some playing time. You never know when one of these kids is going to be able to step up when needed. If Coach Hogger's going to need that, then it's a chance to show what they can do against some varsity competition.
Well, you get Bolish. He was close to double figures, I think, against Greensburg-Salem a couple of weeks back. Here's a 3 near side. Good again from Jack Seagull. So the freshman has 3 threes in this game. Steve has scored 9 points for Coach Crummey's team, 90-66. And hopefully they can get Holden Eagle back into the game, or back into the lineup this season, and bounce back. Again, they'll start City League play after the first of the year. They'll play Woodland Hills here on Thursday. Foul underneath, called there on Nico Johns. That'll be his 4th. Again, we'll have Laurel Highlands and Woodland Hills for you tomorrow. 6 o'clock tip on the air on 5:30 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show.
I got Gallagher with 23. Is that what you got him with? Final figure there?
I have him 21. Did I miss a basket, though, in the second half? Or in the fourth quarter? I had 17 after 3, 2 made free throws, and a 2
2
in the fourth.
2
Probably missed a 2 then. Down low, little pivot there from Nico Johns. Gets a 2 to go.
That's his first field goal. Yep. That gives him 4.
4 fourth quarter points. 32 seconds left. Lead at 92-66. And Siegel has made 4 threes as he drains another one, putting 3 here in the fourth quarter. Good spot shooter, Coach Crummey's squad. 18 seconds left. Getting tripped up there, Schwartzberger. Allderdice will get it back, maybe feed it off to Siegel again. Why not? He's draining 3s from everywhere. Off on the far side. This time his 3 ball's an air ball. Go out of bounds off of Allderdice. Mustangs one last possession. 9 seconds left. Michael Bittner will send it in. He'll bounce it in here on the near side to Mason Bolish, and they're pressing him in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Touch there again from Bittner. Back across to Johns, and he'll take it on the drive and get the 2 to go. To end this game with a 94-69 final score. Mustangs, their highest point output of the season, winning it here 94-69 over Taylor Allderdice, improved to 5-0 on the season. We're back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, which is brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. If you're injured in an accident and can't agree with the insurance company on a settlement, you may have to go to trial. You'll need an attorney that's familiar with the process. As an assistant district attorney, I'm comfortable in the courtroom and have experience that not all attorneys do. Call me or Trip Radcliffe today and set up your free consultation for any personal injury case. 724-439-3939. We're easily accessible in Uniontown and provide Saturday appointments. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 at Hopwood are proud supporters of local high school sports. For more information on the programs that the Catholic War Veterans provide, log on to the Catholic War Veterans website at www.cwv.org. You can also visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook or phone 724-437-3088. That's 724-437-3088 for the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Go to 40 Uniontown and trade me in. Hello, John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from 40 Uniontown. Santa's dropped off dozens of new units for our year-end sales event. They are ready for immediate delivery with more than 100 vehicles inbound for you to choose from. Stop and look at your new vehicle today. Nothing immediate catch your eye? We'd be happy to place a factory order for you. Dominic, tell them about some of the great offers this month.
Well, John, the Ford Escape has 0% for 60 months and 1.9 for 72 months. F-150s with 0% for 60 months and 1.9 for 72 months as well. Everyone saves $3,000 on EcoSports, and that's not all. Stop, click, or call for more information. Don't be a Grinch and miss out on historically high trade values.
We have over 70 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock, and fresh trades arriving daily.
And with every purchase, we're going to donate $100 on your behalf to either the Fayette Friends of Animals or the Fayette County Food Bank.
Stop in for information on the full-size Bronco, Bronco Sport, Maverick, and F-150 Lightning. Santa knows, shouldn't you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from your friends at 40 Uniontown. Top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com.
Lease Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area basketball teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs win at 94-69 over Taylor Allderdice. Our postgame show brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Steve, is your final stats, and they're brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market.
Okay, for the Dragons, goalie had 5 points. Rubin with 6. Quigley off the bench with 8. Rainey with 16. Segal with 12. Anish with 15. Kelly fouled out early. He had 2. And Thurman off the bench with 2. They scored 7 in the first, 19 in the second, 16 in the third, 27 in the fourth, 69 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, the big three do it again, and then, of course, you add in Pratt as well as they finish with DeShields with 25 points. Gallagher, of course, goes over 1,000. Congratulations to him, 21 points. Davis with 19. And Pratt off the bench with 17 points, 12 in the fourth quarter. He was on fire. Chambers had a nice night with 6, and Nico Johns chips in 6 points as well. They scored 22 in the first, 18 in the second, 22 in the third, 32 in the fourth for a 94-69 victory. And the Mustangs just keep rolling on. They're just really good. That's all. I mean, you just can't even find any flaws in the team. They just, they don't have a lot of big bruisers, but they're big enough, and they're very athletic and very good basketball players. They shoot well, they play good defense, and the other thing that's impressive, the most impressive thing I think, is they're all very, very unselfish. They pass the ball around. Nobody's trying to get their points. They're all letting it happen, and they're taking good shots. Nobody's hogging the ball, and you could tell At least it seems to be from here. We're up in the press box, but it seems like they all get along pretty well. And Coach Hawker, it's going to be a lot of fun to coach this team because they're pretty darn good.
Yeah, certainly a solid performance again. And for Allderdice, Steve, I think they're going to do some good things in the Pittsburgh City League. Hopefully they can get Holden Eagle back into the lineup. And you look at a freshman like Jack Seagal tonight, and he really came through, draining 4 threes, including 3 in the fourth quarter.
Well, yeah, they played. I mean, they played pretty good, and they looked pretty good to start. They just didn't. They got off to a bad start when the Mustangs built that early lead, and then they chipped it away. They got it to 10 at one point, I thought. And then, of course, the Mustangs had one of those puppy dog energy fits that they kind of get to go on, and they just sprouted it right back up to 20, 25 points, and that's kind of where it stayed most of the game. And, but Allderdice is pretty good. I mean, they're nothing to be ashamed about. The Mustangs have done this to pretty much everybody they've played. They just kind of taken over the games and just and pretty much dominated on the scoreboard. And it's nothing to be ashamed of if you're a Dragon tonight. So they'll win some games for sure. They got a nice team.
Again, 94-69. That'll do it for you folks on Facebook Live. We're back with one final word on the radio side right after this. Mustangs win at 94-69 over Taylor Allderdice tonight.